Hey Larry, it's your cue.
What?
3, 2, 1. Does the menu always look like this?
Dude,
I'm joking.
how did you know?
Because we always say it every single
know.
episode.
I was only thinking about saying it out of principle. But that was a few minutes ago. Head empty.
Head empty. Oh yeah, we were here.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Let me make myself comfortable in my chair.
Yeah.
Oh, my back hurts. Ah. Those making noises. Okay. Like he's kind of dancing.
I'm so insecure about it.
Yeah.
You want me to read that?
No, I guess not. I have to work.
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay, TV. They talk TV.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal! Then perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this. Rich. Let me see it. Wow, this thing is huge! Oh. What? And way too noisy. That's a noisy one here, Scruffy. Oh my god, how did I do that?
It was like deep and raspy.
Don't touch it. You'll get your fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it.
Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective.
It doesn't feel right.
Okay, then you can do something else.
Yeah. It was...
I think it was less grumbly, but it was like the whisper and the tense.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You do whatever you want.
Huh? Sounds like something the rookie needs to shore up on.
Ew. Maybe we should keep the filter off so everyone can hear his belching. Okay, so we looked at the TV. I have a look at them. What about the table? What about this bag?
There's some stuff in that bag, pal. I suppose this was Mr. Faraday's bag. It's probably the trial evidence I was supposed to collect from him. This is the evidence?
I just realized Gumshoe is fucking Speedwagon. And Solid Snake, who repeats everything.
Yeah. I better not touch it. At least prints on it.
That's right.
Do you just not pay attention to anything you do?
No. And he never will. Have we like checked everything now?
Probably have to do this or talk to this.
Yeah, we probably need to do.
Yeah, pal.
Oh no, I didn't want to talk to you, idiot. I mean, friend. Neat and tidy table. The tea set and plastic bags on top of the table are completely undisturbed. Plastic bags strewn about.
Yeah, how the fuck is that? Like, the plastic bags are thrown all over the place, but they're also on the table, and the table seems to be untouched.
Oh.
There's a very tiny pile of plastic bags on the table. And yet a portion of them wound up scattered on the floor as well. It's not likely that the ones on the floor were knocked over during a struggle. In which case, might there not be another explanation as to how they got there? Another reason? I believe it's possible that the blood on the outside of the bag is related somehow.
Sorry, I'm replying to someone. Yeah.
Ugh. Please get that blood away from me, pal. Detective Gumshoe, whose blood is on this bag? Hold on, let me ask the lab guy. Alright, please hurry. Wait till you get a load of this, pal. It's Mr. Faraday's. Oh, and the technician said they didn't find anything else on the bag either. It would appear that the bag is a very important piece of evidence. Okay, if you say so. I'll leave it in your hands, pal.
Thanks. No human can climb through these barred windows. The scent of flowers is in the air. The foundation pen in Mr. Faraday's pocket has an especially nice nib. So it's this.
Yeah.
That's a fancy pen. That's ink. That splotch of Mr. Faraday's hand. I wonder if it might be the ink from his fountain pen.
Okay, no.
Oh, let's ask the lab guy!
Let's ask the lab guy!
Sorry, that was my Larry impression.
Okay.
Detective Gumshoe!
You or me now?
I confirmed that the substance on Mr. Faraday's hand is the ink from his foundation pen. No, fountain pen.
Yeah. I see, good work!
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well.
You know, I've always wanted to say that, even if it's just one time in my life.
Edgeworth.
Mr. Faraday wrote this with his fountain pen in his left hand. I think it's fair to assume that he was left-handed. It appears Mr. Faraday's pen is very important to our case as well.
Bold of you to assume anything.
Okay, you think so? Yeah.
Fountain pen used by the left-handed Faraday. Looks like it has a quality nib. What a lovely nib!
Not a quality nub.
Oh! Let's check that too. Pulls his pants down. Whoa, Edgeworth!
I guess there's not much left to investigate, huh? They really did kill each other.
Shut the fuck up. That means there is more stuff to investigate.
No, we can't conclude that quite yet.
If there's anything Gumshoe says, it's the opposite.
Yeah. There's still something I found very peculiar here. The gun in his right hand. The fear that they simply killed one another is too simplistic in this case.
Yeah.
In fact, there's actually a contradiction that shows there is another possibility.
True.
No way, pal, really? Huh, I suppose I will just have to show you the contradiction in this crime scene. Yeah, it's a gun and left-handed.
He has pee-pee.
Mr. Faraday is holding a gun in his right hand.
He's not supposed to have a pee-pee if he was a dickhead.
Oh, fucking damn it. It's one Mr. Rail got blown away by, right?
Labby, you'll answer.
Yes, sir! We found that the ballistic markings do match that gun.
Ballistic markings,
Gumshoe. You are a licensed detective. And you don't know what ballistic markings
Who
are.
gave you that license? A toddler? No, the judge. Oh, yeah, a
Oh,
dollar.
a dollar.
Are the figurative fingerprints a gun leaves on a bullet? Are the figurative gun prints a gun leaves on a bullet when fired? Every gun leaves its own unique ballistic markings. Therefore, by looking at the markings on a bullet, you can tell which gun it came from. Yeah, that's it. Of course, I already knew all about that, pal.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Exactly. Maybe you'd be better off.
Better off going back to the academy.
Yeah, come on, sir. Cut me some slack, will you?
There is a difference between cutting someone some slack and them not knowing the basics.
Yeah. So the bullet was fired from this gun, that's what tells Mr. Rell. Yeah, the deuce. This
Yes.
was somehow connected.
Here, left-handed for they. Here we go.
Now we come face to face with the contradiction I spoke of, and it's just, oh no, that's the fucking setup for Mr. Oh god, dude,
Phew.
they got me.
Yeah.
Mr. Faraday used his left hand to write with his fountain pen. Ergo, he's left-handed. And yet his handgun is in his right hand. The handgun. Don't you find it odd that the left-handed Mr. Faraday would hold the gun in his right hand? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the great contradiction haunting this crime scene. You're right, pal. That does seem kind of strange. But how could something like that happen?
Maybe if the crime scene was, wait for it, staged. Whoa!
No way! The facts add up to one conclusion, and one alone. Someone else put the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand after he died. Someone else?
Who is someone else? Where can I find them?
Who's that guy?
Yeah. Someone
plastic bags scattered on the
else?
floor, and a gun in the wrong hand.
Mecca says, with the whole left versus right-handed thing, I find it silly because there are a lot of instances where people use their offhand for what mostly of society would consider a primary hand default, and I am one of such people. But do you mean like you'll use your not primary hand to write? Or... I'm confused.
I sense the presence of a shadowy figure behind this case. A person of violent intent who is serious about keeping the truth from us.
Shadow the Hedgehog? Where?
Keanu Reeves.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. He's gonna be voiced by Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Oh, so
fucking crazy.
weird. Yeah. I mean, Idris Elba did a good job as Knuckles, but still.
Oh, I didn't know that it's him.
What?
Damn.
Oh.
Idris Elba's such a fucking player.
Yeah.
Here's the autopsy report.
It is probable that Mr. Ray survived for a short time after he was shot.
Micah says it's mainly things not related to writing. Okay.
However, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously from his stabbing. Interesting. It looks like we now know everything we need to know about this case.
Are you sure we know everything?
Like
Of course. The
everything.
incident began with Mr. Faraday attempting to get his revenge. The prosecutor went into a rage from being accused and then tried to kill the defendant. But the defendant fought back and they ended up killing each other. It is all very clear and simple. There is absolutely no margin for doubt.
Oh yes, there is.
Do you really believe that to be the truth?
Micah says, has Francisca been terrifying our beloved main character with more violence?
All the
Not
time.
yet.
And to be fair, it's Gumshoe suffering.
Yeah.
Are you saying that just because I figured out the truth before you,
Oh,
that you don't want to believe it's true?
shit, the whip is out.
Oh,
It's alright. If you disagree with my argument, then prove me wrong. Well, if there are any contradictions to be found, that is.
I'm comparing my fingers because her pinky finger is a little too long.
yeah. You're right. Fuck. Don't worry. I will.
Yes, mansplain to me. Oh!
Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous, while Mr. Rail survived for a short time.
Isn't it the other way around?
Where does it say that? Because I don't literally.
Oh
don't
no.
remember.
Okay, never mind. I know the stabbing victim. The stabbing victim died immediately, and the shot victim, and definitely Rel was the one who got shot, and Faraday was stabbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's right.
From this, it is obvious that Mr. Faraday died after he shot Mr. Rail. And Mr. Rail, while on the brink of death, stole Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him. Those are the facts of this case.
Faraday's death was instantaneous, therefore he must have attacked first.
Hmm. Wait, his death was instantaneous. No,
Oh
but
my
he was
God.
stabbed.
I just realized the daughter is also right there. As one of, so she'll come up again.
Yeah.
A girl with a balloon.
With balloon. During the recess, she asked me to change some coins for her. Uh-huh. But Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous, but it was not. He was stabbed.
No, the stab victim died immediately. The shot victim had a little bit of time.
Oh, okay. That's confusing to me.
I believe that proving that logic to be false is probably the fastest way to prove her that she's wrong. In that case, I should first look for any holes in her theory. Press, press, press. Pressure
That'd be
divine.
wrong.
Do you truly believe that Mr. Faraday died instantaneously?
I have the murder report right here. Mr. Faraday died instantaneously of shock due to being stabbed in the chest. Ah, there, you see? It's been documented clear as day. Ah!
Mr. Faraday shot Mr. Rail before he died. Do you have any basis on that statement?
Your foolishness has no end, does it? Now, I hate to repeat myself, however, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously. That's all the basis I need.
Alright, so Mr. Faraday died instantaneously.
Yeah, we said that 3 times.
Then he must have attacked Mr. Rail before being stabbed.
That is exactly what I'm saying, you fool. Finally beginning to catch on, I see.
Sometimes pressing it is like, god damn, I'm insulting myself here.
Yeah, very like. So he was hungry. He was hungry because he hadn't eaten, so he never ate. No, he never ate.
Yeah.
So he was hungry. No, fuck. Yeah, like that. Press.
So you believe that the dying Mr. Rail... So you believe that the dying Mr. Rail stole the knife from Mr. Faraday?
Okay. Okay, let me think again. He shoots him. He
Lives?
takes his knife and stabs
Yeah.
him, and he goes, ah, and he dies immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. No, sorry, I just need to clarify that.
Mr. L became desperate as he did not want to die.
Because I can't remember their names to their faces.
Human beings can do amazing things when they are put to the test.
Besides you.
Oy, oy, oy.
So the two men struggled. And in the end, Mr. L was able to grab the knife and stab Mr. Faraday. The messy condition of this room is a testament to their struggle.
Well, the messiness?
Is the messiness part of our evidence? No, we only have
No,
this
I
page.
guess not. Found in Faraday's handbook, a few yards away.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess that still makes sense. Didn't hear a sign of struggle.
Oh!
Mm.
Ah, good catch. Good catch.
Hey, I read.
Yes, my logic is perfectly sound.
You know it isn't, bitch.
Can you really say that it's perfect?
What are you insinuating?
Nothing. However, I can't let what you said slide without further inquiry. One must be clear and precise, so if you could append that statement to your testimony.
Fine.
And then we have something to press. or present.
Yes.
They did not struggle, in fact. Click, click,
The
click.
wink at the same time, man.
Yeah.
Is that with his youth, or did he always do that? I don't know.
I think it's youth.
Okay, if the two men were fighting, their struggle would have surely caused quite a bit of noise. However, Detective Gumshoe testified that he heard absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You place too much faith in the detective's testimony, you know. But for the sake of argument, let's say there wasn't a fight. Then, how then did Mr. L get his hands on the knife?
Mr. Faraday's bag was sitting right here in the lobby number 2. It is no hard to imagine that perhaps Mr. Rail saw a chance and took it out at some point.
So, what you're saying is this. Mr. L took a chance when he saw the opportunity and took the knife from the bag. And then Mr. Faraday shot Mr. L after being stabbed?
No.
So this... No, that's not possible.
Yeah, maybe in self-defense he saw him running at him with a knife.
Isn't there something strange in Francisca's statement just now? Yes!
No, it all makes sense.
Literally... Wait, something doesn't add up.
Oh, really?
Simply not possible for Mr. Faraday to have shot Mr. Rail after being
Mhm.
stabbed. Died instantaneously.
I need to find where... It says
Is it on profiles,
instantaneous.
maybe?
Stabbed to death with knife.
And the other guy?
Killed with handgun.
There's a second page on that. Ah.
Just a weird old guy that's
Oh, yeah.
definitely not 24.
Yeah, fucking hell. Looks a little bit like Owen Wilson.
There's 2 years between these two people.
That's
I don't
fucking
believe that.
Crazy, and there's no way at that age they could have like finished law school.
I was gonna say, who the fuck was this guy? Diamond. I guess he's dead.
Oh fuck yeah.
Shot after being stabbed. Wait, we have to pick something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, maybe here. Time of death. Discovered immediately after a gunshot was heard. Remarks about bodies. Faraday died of a knife stab to the chest. The shock from stabbing caused instantaneous
that
death.
one.
Okay. This one. This one.
Good job. According to the coroner's report, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously, meaning that he died immediately upon being stabbed by the knife. That's exactly what you said, Francisco, you fucking amateur! Ergo, he could not possibly have fired a gun after that. Oh, you got me. Oh. But of course.
I'm not done mansplaining you.
Well,
You're gonna
then,
keep
if
going?
the report is correct, then there's only one correct explanation. If we suppose that Mr. Rel attacked first.
My guess is my dad got home, got a run or washes, bit the bullet yesterday, so I gotta help him see if we can avoid a $500 plus repair bill. Have a great
Lord,
stream.
heavens.
Thank you. I hope you guys get to fix it because that's no
Yeet.
fun.
That
Have
sounds
a good
awful.
one.
Then Mr. Faraday, who died instantaneously, would have been unable to kill Mr. Rel. Therefore, Mr. Rel must have stabbed Mr. Faraday after he was shot, and then they both died.
Yeah.
That is the only explanation that makes logical sense.
Negating your opponent's ideas in order to prove your own theory. I see you've been studying, Francisca.
I just wanted to explain it to you as simply as possible. Before you foolishly propose a foolish theory that only a foolish fool like you
Like you could.
Oh my god.
Aww.
Shit, she got me. How naive of you to believe that only your opinions are valid.
Was naive from German or is it like French or something?
I think it's French.
Okay. Because I didn't know if you had those two dots. I thought not.
We don't when we write naive. And still expect to discover the truth that the crime scene offers you. Francisca, you've still got a ways to go.
Oh!
You're talking about. Are you saying there's a flaw in my logic?
Mr. Faraday died instantly. And the fact
Music
that he
stopped.
did is what gives rise to the contradiction in this scene. Contradiction here in this crime scene is... Oh wait, the order of the bodies fell? Can we look at our...
Oh, we haven't even looked at that. Yeah, of course. Knife Man is on the ground first.
Shit, you're right.
Oh, I feel stupid now. Yeah, definitely the bodies fell.
Yeah. Let me get this straight. What are you arguing is...
I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna stand over here.
Oh? Mr. Faraday took the gun from his evidence bag and shot Mr. L. Then, the wounded Mr. L found an opportunity to take the knife and strike back. Upon being stabbed, Mr. Faraday died on the spot and Mr. L died thereafter.
Don't want that one. That's the one I wanted.
Oh.
Yay! I just felt like changing to ponytails.
Oh. Is my stream paused for some reason? Oh yeah, it was. That's crazy. If that's the case, then how do you explain this?
Why
Take
the
a
fuck?
good look at the order in which their bodies are piled. Mr. Faraday's body is lying on top of Mr. Rel's. Therefore, Mr. Rel must have died before Mr. Faraday.
Impossible!
Suddenly so cold.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree that it seems strange no matter what angle you approach it from.
I never noticed the breeze from the window.
Oh. Scruffy, close it.
So cute.
Oh.
That
No.
wasn't me.
Not so fast, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh.
What now?
I simply think that you ought to think a bit more outside the box. That it's even clearer now that the incident started with Mr. Faraday's murderous intent.
How?
She sure bounced back quickly. An explanation won't be enough this time. It's going to take some very decisive evidence to prove her wrong.
What happened? Part 2.
It was just chance. Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Hell's. The two bodies fell into a pile. which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time. It really doesn't matter in the slightest that they fell in the opposite order.
Is that even possible?
Fuck. I just know that Francisca's explanation isn't absolutely correct. All I have to do is find a hole in her logic. Once I do, I can then present her with the evidence that proves the contradiction. Wait. So she says they died at the same. They attacked each other at the same time. Didn't it say at the gun that they were like, the gun was fired from several feet away, and that means the knife wouldn't have been in range?
Yeah, a few yards. and I don't
Yards,
know.
yeah, that's like more than a foot. So I just press it. Maybe we need to like first tickle out another statement out of her about that.
Pressing someone's testimony in order to gain some time to think.
Yeah.
You're a real one-trick pony, aren't you? It's too bad your trick only works on fools.
That wasn't my intent.
Simply wish for more details as to how Mr. Faraday ended up on top of Mr. L.
Someone's impatient.
So
I
are
was
you,
just
dude.
about to explain everything to you.
Do you think you could hold on for a minute?
No.
Yeah. Francisca, I'll make you a deal.
Now we have to remember that she actually has whipped him. Hello, Otto! How are you doing? It's been a while. Hello.
I'll hold on if you hold on to that whip of yours.
Oh, I'll hold on it all right as I whip you.
Well, fuck. Ah, not again! Oh.
Well, now that you're quite down, quieted
Quieted,
down a
yeah.
bit, I'd like to continue if you don't mind.
Otto says I'm doing good. How about you? Yeah,
He says,
I'm
how
good
about
too.
OU?
Oh, you? Who's that?
Who's OU?
Ooh. No, but I'm doing well. I'm actually very relaxed. Yeah.
Because I'm doing all the reading.
Yeah.
The two fell on top of each other. Don't you find that just a bit strange?
Not at all.
But I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Otto. I assume the sickness and everything is gone now, and that you're feeling good and healthy.
I can't see it in her eyes. She's dead set against me from the bottom of her heart.
Miles Edgeworth, once I'm done here, you'll see that there's nothing strange at all. Now then, the two men fell into a pile, which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time.
No.
What do you mean by they attacked each other at the same time?
I assume Mr. Faraday had the two different weapons in his hands. He made to attack Mr. Ray while holding both the knife and revolver. And then, after Mr. Faraday fired the gun,
He farted.
Mr. Ray grabbed the knife as he was falling and stabbed Mr. Faraday. This is how Mr. Ray wound up on the bottom, with Mr. Faraday on top. At close range, that is more than possible.
But it wasn't at close range.
Yeah, yes, it is possible, but...
Well, if you have any other ideas,
Then show me what you've got.
Oh, I will.
Oh.
And to that extent, I'd like for you to append what you just said to your testimony. Ah, okay, so yeah.
I don't see any point to that, but as you please.
Get fucked.
Yeah, Beastol. She also said revolver. It's not a revolver. So you believe they killed each other at close range? Sorry, but it's impossible.
How old is she again right now?
Like 14?
13!
13! Good fucking heavens.
A child.
Just as it is written in the crime scene notes. The firing of the handgun did not leave a gunpowder burn on Mr. Rail's clothes. Therefore, Mr. Rail and the gun must have been separated by distance of at least 2 or 3 yards.
Whoa!
Yes, that is by far the biggest contradiction. The two bodies are piled up on each other, and yet the gun was fired from a distance.
Hello, shade of evil! And the
Oh.
first thing he says is, I'm eating pizza!
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh,
Good-
yum yum!
good
Is it
choice.
tasty? What is it?
Okay.
What did you put on it? Yum 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 yum. I want pizza too now. Oh nom nom.
Eat your hand.
Ah,
And, with there, and with there being no chance that Mr. Rail moved that far after being shot.
There's blood everywhere. Help!
That leaves only one possible explanation.
Fucking completely foolish line of foolish thought from a formerly foolish fool!
God, relax, Francisca.
If I'm not right,
I might as well jump out this fucking window. Oh. Shade, stop putting me in a leash. I want to know what kind of
Put it
pizza.
down! You can't do that.
Yeah. I want to know what pizza you're eating.
Yeah.
then who was it that made the first move with the intent to kill? Huh?
Nice.
Oh, such a lust for revenge. The person that attacked first with murderous intent would be... probably
Actually-
Murderman?
Yeah, neither.
There is gotta be... yeah.
Because Shade just says, it's a big one. I want to know what you have on it. Kind of boring one, but it's good. Yeah, but like...
the misery.
Misery. You have like ham, cheese, mushroom, pineapple, kebab, béarnaise sauce. Like, what?
Mayonnaise sauce is a very Swedish thing as far as I know.
I mean, they have it in Finland as well, but they
From a
call what
Swedish
do you
colony.
call béarnaise again? Béarnaise?
Bernaiskastike.
Bernaiskastike.
Oh.
But yeah, you're right. They were ours, so they're our bitches, so they do what we say.
Neither mine.
And Shade just says the normal big one. For fuck's sake!
Probably just salami and cheese.
Yeah. Probably just ham and cheese, I would guess.
Well, salami's the standard here.
Mm-hmm.
Here in this room,
We have salami on our pizza.
contradictions appear no matter which man we claim attacked first. Thus, there can be only one explanation.
They were killed by someone else.
Yeah, there was a third person here.
Like the spooky cop.
It was that third person who killed both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. And set their bodies up to make it look like a double murder.
That was
Oi, that third person is the real culprit.
And I bet they are really handsome too. Like me.
You just waited for me to fucking growl.
Yes.
Miles Edgeworth.
Like I always do.
There's just one thing you're missing.
Tykkään pinkeistä pörröisistä yksisarvisista.
Jesus, what?
I only understand you like pink. Pörrö, I have no idea. And yksi is just one or something. I need to Google Translate.
Pink guys there.
Yeah, but that can be the bending of something, but it's pink.
No, hoi.
I will look it up. Go on then, Finnish. Not Filipino. Jaha, jag gillar rosa fluffiga enhörningar.
Tykkään pinkeistä pörröisistä yksisarvisista.
I like pink fluffy unicorns.
Jag gillar rosa fluffiga enhörningar.
Sorry. I should have done,
A lunatic test. Oh,
no. Huh?
huh? That's good.
Huh?
Huh?
Fuck.
Stop burping!
Evidence, correct?
Everything you've said up until now is nothing but a story played out in your head. However, this is where the real test begins.
Oh? No, don't whip me again!
Can you prove there was a third person involved in this crime?
No.
Of course.
What?
He's fucking shorted off. The third person was
Pink
truly
coffee
here. The fact would
unicorns
resolve the
dancing on
glaring
rainbows.
contradiction.
Sorry.
The proof
The
that
proof.
this has all been set up made to look like they killed each other. The handgun in the wrong hand,
Yeah.
I'd say. I'll present it and lay bare the final piece of the puzzle that's not yet in place. What is the piece of evidence that proves there is a third person involved? Yeah, how the fuck did the blood get on the bag as well?
Yeah.
Is it the bag? Like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh booster. There's blood here from the Faraday, but there are no other clues to be found. Which begs the question...
Is this a
Do
Pokemon
I
card in
need to
here?
put this bag inside another bag in order to preserve it as evidence?
That's funny. I like that.
Uh,
Good job, Edgeworth. No, I think that's it.
no.
Should we just try that then?
Yeah, sure.
Take that!
The gun in Mr. Faraday's hand and the plastic... Don't tell me both would have worked. And the plastic bag with blood on it.
Probably.
Yeah. These two items point to the presence of a third person.
How so?
Who would put his blood in a bag?
Isn't it like on the outside of the bag?
Oh.
Recall Detective Gumshoe.
I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle.
If there wasn't a struggle in this room, there shouldn't be any plastic bags on the ground. Meaning that someone else must have deliberately scattered them around.
Can you give me a shoulder massage?
Yeah. Do you not see the possibility in this?
Yes.
Disregarding the gun for the moment. There is a high probability of blood splatter when a knife is used on a person.
I like to imagine Edgeworth is leaning away, like you, and he's like, and then he comes back. Anyway, here's the.
Sorry.
No,
sorry,
it's funny. I like it.
Oh, yeah. If the culprit held the knife with a plastic bag around it,
It's no problem, sweetie.
they could use the bag to catch any blood splatter from when they withdrew the knife. Then, by spreading a few more plastic bags around, mixing the bloody one with them, and arranging the room to make it look like there was a struggle between the two, they were able to conceal their presence.
Oh, we're finally done.
Looks like we've still got a long way to go in this investigation.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Whoa!
Who the fuck?
Is a laughing lady, I think.
Yeah, the
Oh
judge.
no, the judge. Two of my characters.
Well, what the heck's up with you, pal?
This is the first time we see the judge standing up.
Yeah. Fucking
Mr.
weirdo.
Bad, I advise you to place Detective Gumshoe under arrest.
The fuck?
What? What's the meaning of this?
Ha! Looks like you're not man enough to discipline your own subordinates.
Don't you dare.
That detective claims that he was there, standing in front of the door the entire time. But I have it on good authority that it was all a giant lie. Oops.
Miss you, I asked that you please explain that last statement.
I'll let his honor explain it himself. I saw it with my own eyes, I tell you. During the recess, there was a period of time when there was no one in the hallway. Uh-oh. See, Mr. Bad? So I ask you, why would a detective who was supposedly doing his job the whole time want to fabricate such a lie?
Gumshoe, did you kill Faraday?
Uh-oh.
No! Of course not, sir!
It would appear that the one who set this whole crime scene up is the detective,
I like the oh.
which basically renders this testimony a complete lie and wholly invalid. It looks like your perfect logic has just come tumbling down, Miles.
Please don't flick my nipple.
I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of struggle.
You bastard, Gumshoe.
That statement really a lie?
Detective Gumshoe, you're now a suspect in the murder of 2 men. Now spit out the truth, or so help me.
I haven't lied to anyone, sir, honest. I really wasn't really there. I was in the hallway the whole time.
Is it gonna be something like the judge is like, oh, I forgot my glasses?
Oh yeah, or like he's fucking, there's vending machines, so he's like on the other side of the vending machines. Detective Bad, I ask that you please do not act without my permission. After all, I'm the one that is heading up this investigation, am I not?
Don't talk like you know what's going on, boy.
He does, kind of.
All I want is for the investigation to run perfectly.
Perfection is the only wish of a disciple of Von Karma, after all.
She's suddenly taken aside. Therefore, before you take Detective Gumshoe into custody,
You have to take me first.
I'd like to set the record straight on something.
And what's that?
That I'm not straight.
What should I ask the Detective Gumshoe about? Yeah,
The state of the hallway?
no, I think the motive. Like, why the fuck? We're asking Gumshoe. Like, whatever the state of the hallway would be in, it would either be the fucking would either be a lie of Gumshoe or something doesn't add up. So honestly, we can disregard it because Gumshoe says he was there, the judge says he wasn't, and therefore it would just like circle jerk. Why he wasn't in the hallway is like I was in the hallway, blah blah blah, and the motive is like something I really have no idea about.
Okay.
I suppose the one thing I'd like clarified is Detective Gumshoe's motive for committing this crime.
Motive, huh?
What's that?
He's like Solid Snake. Gumshoe! Oh my god, he looks like a psycho.
Jesus.
Gumshoe, you've got a grudge against Faraday, aren't you? No, sir, not me. Not a single bad thing against Mr. Faraday, sir. Is that a fact?
You really have a problem with lying, don't you, Detective Gumshoe?
I'm telling you, I am not lying.
The more unnatural you act, the more suspicious you become, you know?
If you want a motive, Edgeworth, I have one for you right here.
Could you please share it with us? However, be forewarned that I won't hesitate to object to flights of fancy. Because all I'm interested in is the perfect explanation.
I never fly fancy. You aren't serious, are you? Oh, no, you're serious, aren't you? Fine. You amuse me. so I'll humor you with a little courtroom practice. She. It was about a week ago. I saw the detective get chewed out by a livid Faraday in front of the precinct. He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit."
Too real.
Too real. A brand new detective suddenly getting a salary cut? That's reason enough for a grudge. Well, how's that for the perfect explanation? Now I'm gonna look cross-eyed into this mirror.
You totally misunderstood me, pal. No matter how mad I get, I could never hold a grudge. Quiet. We can't trust anything you say.
God damn.
Sir.
Sir.
There's nothing wrong with the motive she proposed per se. But there are some gaps in her logic that need to be filled in. Mr. Yu's perfect explanation may not be so perfect after all. At all. Fuck.
Hold it!
A week ago. Then you and Detective Gumshoe are acquaintances?
Let me just put on the filter on Discord too, so you can hear what the stream hears. In case something is missing. No way! I only met him in person today.
Then how did you know about Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, I've seen him around before. Okay, that was it.
Hold it!
Mr. Faraday was upset.
Yeah, you know what else? Mr. Faraday isn't exactly known to get angry often.
Was she laughing
But there
about
he
that?
was. I have no idea. But there he was, totally beat red in the face.
Lady, he's dead.
Yeah, you're laughing at a dead person. Jesus. And the offending detective just stood there, pale as a ghost, like he was about to die.
Just like the face he's making now, right?
Right?
I'm completely innocent, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
The poor man.
It was quite a scene with the detective. She's so weird.
Yeah,
Hold it!
but fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
You stood there watching this unfold in front of you?
Yeah, I have to say it was really enjoyable too. But that's why, when I saw Detective Gumshoe earlier, I knew to steer clear of him.
No way!
Aww.
I thought it was because I had something stuck on my face.
I mean,
No, you're
yeah,
just
but-
worthless. But you do!
Huh? What if got stuck on my face?
Yeah, it's literally a patch.
Yeah.
Probably from shaving.
Let's start with your eyes, nose, mouth, and those ridiculous eyebrows. Ooh.
What? They're majestic.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh man, messing with your head is just too much fun.
Fitzfin is in the house.
you-
Is he gonna turn into
If
a
you
cat
don't
again?
mind, I'd like to return to your testimony now.
Fitzy, welcome in. He says meow meow meow. Gumshoe getting roasted.
That's what he does in the hood.
Sure, why not? A brand new detective suddenly getting his salary cut? That's reason enough for a grudge.
Hold it!
Huh. To cut a new detective's salary right off the bat like that.
How are you doing, Fitzy? Good? I'm not really familiar with the way you guys relate, but is that a common practice?
Speaking of cutting my salary, didn't you threaten to do that to me earlier too?
Yes, but I actually had a reason. You don't know what ballistic markings is.
I suppose I did. Yeah.
It's only natural to cut a worthless detective salary down to their actual worth.
Yeah.
My father can fire anyone, new or old, with a snap of his fingers. My daddy.
Do you think maybe that's enough reason for detectives to hate you people?
Well, I guess they really shouldn't cut people's pay.
True.
Detective Bad. Don't tell me Mr. Von Karma cut your salary earlier.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Well, how's that for the perfect explanation?
Hold it!
You call the explanation perfect?
It is not to your liking?
Mm-mm. Unfortunately for you, it's just not up for my standards. Up to
Oh. Oh, is there something you want me to clarify in that case?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Yes.
Yeah, always. Otherwise I'm like out of ammo. Alright, if you could clear one thing up for me. Oh yeah.
How Mr. Faraday was killed, motive for killing Mr. Rill, Faraday's and Gumshoe's relation.
Yeah, fuck. The other dude. Like, that was only explains one dude. There's two dead people and we
Yeah.
only got the explanation for one of them.
Yeah, so Mr. Rill.
Yeah. I understand Detective Gumshoe's potential motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Rell?
Kissing Mr. Rell. Ooh.
Shit.
His motive for killing Rell? Like, I would know.
Huh. If there was no clear motive for both of the murders, then I doubt that incident would have occurred. Wouldn't you agree? Is there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either of the two men?
Well, they all suck ass. I mean...
What? Or should we look into that ourselves?
Oh. In that case, I have absolutely no idea.
Huh?
Okay.
What? But that's impossible. She must know something.
Wait. Could you please not glare at me like that?
What the fuck?
It makes me laugh.
Ah, I didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away!
Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he had a motive to kill one of the two, this crime wouldn't have played out the way it did anyway. No, this crime would have played out the way it did anyway.
Oh? Would you care to explain your logic?
No.
No. And this time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation.
Perfect this, perfect that. Stop being so uptight. Or is that a requisite trait for being a Von Karma?
It's Edgeworth. I demand that you shut this rude woman up.
Whip her.
Give me your whip. I wish you'd both be quiet for just 1 second.
Damn. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to explain it to you kids.
22, man.
There is no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rand. All you really have to establish is that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Like, why do you care so much? Mr. Rell, Mr. Rell, who happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and set up to look like they had killed each other.
I wonder if that's really true. Is there no one out there with a grudge against both men?
I don't like either of them. Shut up, Judge.
I should take another hard look at the evidence for this morning's case. The second KG8 incident, as people are calling it, involving an embassy staff member
Yeah, the dude.
and the two men who both wound up as suspects in the case.
There's definitely not 24.
Is there someone else I'm overlooking who's somehow related to them? Fucking whispering.
Yep.
Hold on. Evidence. Let's look at the KG8.
Kodopian embassy staff member Manny Cochin found not guilty. A shadow over the Amana group. What is his relation to the smuggler?
The victim is CCU? That's her sister?
Oh, yeah, there you go. So that gives her a motive to...
Yeah, honestly, she has a motive.
Yeah,
Do we present it right here?
maybe? Oh yeah, maybe,
just
yeah,
try it
because she
with
was
full
like,
HP.
nobody hates them. And then she's like,
You
she hates
hate
them. Yeah. Okay.
Let's try it with full HP. Ballin'. Oh,
Hey.
hell yeah. That was easy.
Yay.
Miss you. I believe there is someone you overlooked in making your statement. Or rather, is it because you'd rather not bring this person up?
What do you mean?
We are looking for someone with a reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rail. I can think of at least one person that fits the bill.
Oh, you?
He was the suspect in the original KG8 incident and a member of the Kodopian embassy staff, Mr. Manny Cochin. That's right, the very man who came to visit you earlier out in the hallway.
She.
The man who killed a member of the Kodopian embassy staff, Mr. Rail.
She's not laughing now.
Hey.
Did you have any... Did you have okay temperature?
And the man who was the lead prosecutor of the KG8 incident, Mr. Faraday. Are you telling me that Mr. Cochin has no reason at all to kill both of these men?
Well, I suppose he might have a reason or two.
You! You covered for me, pal!
Stop saying out loud, Gumshoe.
Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all.
What? You thought I was a bad guy?
Yeah. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still a suspect, make no mistake about it. The perfect evidence, the perfect testimony, these are the only things I wish to hold.
And a pair
I
of
don't need
tits.
your friendship, but no, a peanut.
Peanuts.
But I didn't do it. You will stay under my authority and go investigate Mr. Manny Cochin for me. And remember, I will not be very forgiving should any of this leak out.
You want to investigate Coach? You'd be wasting your time.
What?
Why is that?
Coach was up in the viewing gallery watching the trial, or so I was told.
Okay.
Every cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived.
Then the only real suspect we have is still Detective Gumshoe. I suppose so.
No way! Come on, Detective Matt! You've gotta believe me, sir!
No. You're pretty unbelievable.
I really was in that hallway the whole time, sir. I never took a single step into this room, sir.
Okay then, are you saying there was someone else who passed through the hallway?
No, there was no one else, sir.
Then why should I believe you didn't do it?
There's one incredibly foolish detective. standing right in front of a crime scene all by himself. It's as odd as it's as good as a confession of guilt.
Not really, but sure.
I have to admit it's a bit strange. Most criminals will fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crimes. And if that detective really wanted to prove that he's innocent, I think he would at the very least offer up a spaced out while on duty or the like.
Come on, Gumshoe. Time for your interrogation.
Detective Bond.
Gumshoe, you're finally going to jail like you always should.
What the fuck?
Mine's Edgeworth. I will go on ahead and report this to Papa.
And that, as they say, is that. Right, everyone? Ho, 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 ho. It's soon Christmas. Goodbye. Well, I suppose we should both be getting back to our real jobs now, huh?
Before we do, Monsieur, there's something I'd like to speak with you about.
What now? What is it?
Just trying to get out of it. Excuse me.
Excuse me, Will. Thank you. So, what did you want to ask me about?
The current case of the murdered Codopian embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KG8 incident.
Only among you law enforcement types. And what about it?
I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KG8 incident.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers.
No, I believe you know much more since you are directly tied to the KG8 incident. That's the newspaper.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop with the false accusations. Yeah, absolutely. The news things.
Yeah.
Baseless outbursts are useless both inside and outside of the courtroom. Don't you know?
I do. But I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here.
You think you can stop making the ultra serious face in front of me?
If you could please stop laughing for just 1 second.
I'm not going to make any headways like this. Headway. I'm just going to have to show her
Why not?
exactly how related to the KG8 incident she is.
Fine.
Presento.
Presento.
Monsieur,
Here's a present.
I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG8 incident.
That file is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG8 incident?
The victim, yes.
Should we double check? Yeah, victim.
Your connection to the KG8 incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me with a straight face that you are not related to this case?
You is a very common last name. Sorry, but we're not related.
What?
Just kidding.
What?
You asked that question with such a serious look on your face that I couldn't help it.
It's crazy!
Yeah, she's absolutely crazy.
Miss you, I asked that you please tell me the truth.
All right, I'll tell you everything I know. Okay. As you guessed, the one who reported the smuggling activities on the Amano group was my sister, CCU.
As I thought.
And she was killed right before she was to testify at the impending trial by Manny Kochin. But because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his life, the rest of his cushy life completely carefree.
All because of lack of evidence.
No, I heard that the evidence to convict him did exist.
What?
I heard it from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Kochin's trial was over. Apparently, a man in black made off with the most important piece of evidence.
Then the evidence had been tampered with?
Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that? The smuggling ring being run out of the Amana group by one of the secretaries? They bailed Mr. Kochin out. Turns out they were in league with each other all along.
How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation?
I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second KG8 incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know.
You mean you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring?
I don't know what to think.
Why did Mr. Kochin want to meet you earlier?
Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was a defense lawyer on this case after he'd arrived. He figured he should say hi, and one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad. Damn. That's so mean.
It's fucked up. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh boy, stop it with the scary face already. I'm fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face.
The way she talks about slapping him as she laughs away is kind of creepy.
Is that the first time, except the grandma, that Edgeworth finds someone creepy?
Yeah, I think so.
But it's just as Mr. Bad said. He's not related to the double murder. I asked around, and people in the gallery claimed that he was in his seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, this is about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh?
That's not true. I'm sorry. I made you recall such a painful time in your life.
Aww. Edgeworth, you're really too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we?
Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry.
Bless you.
I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my very own way as well. You'll see.
Look at you with your game face on, ready to go.
I'm making no such face.
Did you know? Laughter is the best medicine, Edgeworth. Bless you. Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time?
I'm charged with making sure that all the criminals in the world are found guilty.
Wait, okay.
I have no need for laughter.
Edgeworth. There you go, making that face again. Oh well. I gotta get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up. Okay.
The KG8 incident in this murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow.
Have to be.
Plus, that detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. What? Clearly, this case is far from over.
Maybe he's covering for someone else, and that's why he's
Either
lying?
he's covering, or he just is not aware that, like, maybe, like, the circumstances. But whether or not the detective is the murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation.
He also calls it his perfect investigation. That's
Yeah,
adorable.
he's a full Von Karma believer. Mr. Von Karma, I swear to uphold your honorable name, or my name is Miles Edgeworth. Damn.
Bless you. How many times are you gonna sneeze, bro? No, he said until I'm not sick. Oh, little cutie. I want to take care of him. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-bum. Oh, time for dad.
Dion.
Dad. Sir.
Sir. What is to become of the trial into the Codopian embassy staff member's murder? Indeed, since both the suspect and the prosecutor are now dead, the case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here prematurely.
Ha! Looks like you'll have to wait just a bit longer for your big debut.
I suppose it can't be helped. The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while.
Still getting the evidence, even though it's over?
Is that guard saluting and lounging at the same time in the back?
Oh my god, he is. That's cute. America!
Sir, what do you think about the murder of the Codopian embassy staff member? And the murderers of Mr. Faraday and Mr. L? What an outrageous circus it has all become. That Faraday brought it all upon himself with his naivety. An outrageous circus. Right, sir. I grow weary of this topic, Edgeworth. I will have you assigned to a different case.
Thanks, Dad.
Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you?
I'll consider it. What the fuck? Sir, if I may, please allow me to continue with my investigation. Whatever for? I know that there is already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. L. However, there's not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt. The perfect proof are my trigger words. Don't make me laugh. A worthless person like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection.
Damn.
Ouch.
A real dad figure.
Yeah.
Papa?
What about me?
Who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders?
I don't care.
Miles and I, we're competing to see who can find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. It would give us some real-life experience, wouldn't you agree?
If you want to investigate this case that much, then do as you wish.
Oh god, my little brother's drawing just fell down from the wall. It scared the shit out of me.
Good heavens. Then you're allowing us to continue? In court, your top priority is to win. And a solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we?
Yes.
It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now.
Back to Germany, goodbye.
Edgeworth, Franziska, see to it I'm not disturbed. Save for the results of your competition. Yes, sir.
Yes, Papa. Of course, Papa.
So, she wanted to continue, and she was on Edgeworth's side.
Yeah,
once.
for once.
Mhm.
Francisca, thank you.
Yeah.
What are you thanking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means that the competition is still on.
Yes, just as you wished.
I couldn't let you get off so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on the investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth.
I miss when I was Phoenix. It feels like so long ago.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god, that's right there!
I
Huh?
know I don't have enough information yet. Gumshoe's right there!
Yeah, I thought you saw him earlier.
No, I didn't. So my first order of business will be to question anyone involved with this case. Oh, we can walk around, dude. Let's check out the guards. These are fucking
Yeah. Hello.
crazy. Say nothing to report, sir! Is there no one who will make this man take responsibility for his actions on that job?
Like chamomile?
Oh no, I just realized the pictures of the judges.
Oh my god, there's so many! They're so cute! Aw.
Looks like we have no choice but to report this to Papa.
I just imagine on the DS they're all the same picture, but here
Yes.
there's a few more detailed.
Then this guard can have fun in a waking nightmare after being awakened from his dream.
Actually, let's not. I kind of feel sorry for him now.
Oh. Posh children. Why is he gooming?
What's the matter, officer?
I need to shit.
I've been standing here for forever, sir, and I really need to go to the bathroom.
Like I
You
said.
were right. Holy shit. Why don't you just make a quick trip? The nearest one isn't that far, is it? No, it's a short way down the hall beyond these doors, but I don't want to be blamed for anything that might happen while I'm gone. So I'm gonna hold it.
Good, dude.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe can be a positive influence on the force after all.
What? For leaving to take a shit?
Just doing their duty, I don't know.
Duty.
Well, this is incredibly detailed. My inner modeling fanboy's impressed.
Oh, he likes painting little models. Is he a
It's-
Warhammer boy?
It's crazy because I literally set up for painting while we were doing this, but my I need to like do shit about my paints. They're
Yay!
some of them are dried up.
Oh, well, you can always, you know, throw some water in it to like.
Yeah,
make it up
exactly.
again.
But it requires me to leave the microphone.
Mm-hmm. You can have a small BRB if you wish.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It would take a
Okay.
bit because several of them.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking we can stream for like 2 hours, so it's 1/2 hour left.
Yeah,
if
don't
you
worry.
wish. Yeah. Okay, okay.
I'm not exactly a fan of plastic models per se. But even I can sense the superb quality of this model.
I simply cannot comprehend how that man can feel so much love for such a trifle.
Oof.
Oh, I see.
Oh, he liked them.
You're a disciple of my father. So you would do well to guard yourself against an interest in such unproductive things.
Damn.
It's like a AO criteria for her dating life.
Warhammer, get the fuck out of here.
Yes, perhaps I should take up a whipping people like the young lady.
Hello. You like water?
He struggled.
Can't stop the water, sir.
It seems that the man who was here earlier broke it by drinking from it too much.
He was too thirsty, just like me.
Okay.
What a fool to pretend to not see the foolishly foolish actions of a foolish fool.
Hmm?
I love her little like how her feet are pointing inwards when she does that
Oh,
as a
that's
child.
cute. I like that.
Well then, why don't you lend the officer a hand?
As if I should have anything to do with this. Besides, that water drinking fool's mouth is the thing that the officer should be covering. Let's give that officer a description of the water guzzler later.
She seems to have quite the grudge. Sounds to me like someone wanted a drink.
Oh,
She's upset
she
it's
was
broken.
thirsty. Yeah. Hello.
Miss you?
Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you?
You should be disbarred for not knowing who I am. I am Franziska von Karma, and I am about to become the successor of the family name.
About to? I guess that means for now. You're still just another kid. In which case, it's only natural that I didn't know who you are. That's just true.
Yeah.
Why are you whipping me?
Is this another evidence that she doesn't whip women?
Yeah, I think so. Lesbian! In
Yeah.
the making! How does it feel, Manfred von Karma, to only raise the gaze?
Oh, that's funny. It makes me think of my dad. Anyway, it looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. So what do we do?
I don't know.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask of you.
And also something else I can't stand, people who like Warhammer. Look at you, eyebrows scrunched with lines on your forehead. And that to ask of you. Aww.
What exactly is so funny?
Sorry, I'm just bad at dealing with a super serious atmosphere.
Apparently they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene in law school.
Ooh, I feel much better now. So, what is it that you want to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as you were... What? I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder.
We were in the defendant lobby number 1 the whole time, up until we heard the gunshot. And by we, I mean Mr. Bad. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself.
You were with Detective Bad. Why?
Well, we had a little
hot.
something to discuss in his pants. That's all.
I tell you when you're older.
I'm
So
19.
I take it that you're acquaintance with Detective Bad?
Doesn't he say what Edgeworth is? I thought he was 19.
Yeah.
Maybe 17. Meh. Yeah, he was the detective in charge of the KG-8 incident.
Detective Bad is also related to that incident.
That's right, he was the one who was supposed to protect my sister, Cece. And he
Yikes.
didn't do such a good job. But you know how that turned out. There you go. Don't you, Edgeworth?
Mate, Edgeworth, I have no idea what you two are talking about. I've heard of the KG-8 incident from my papa. But how does that case relate to you, Miss Yu?
The victim of that case, CCU, was my little sister. You turn into Yoda.
Hmm.
You're making that super serious face again.
Your sister's dead, dude.
My sister's dead. I'm fine, really. I didn't like her anyway. So.
Yikes.
I just make it a point to rub some more salt in his wounded pride every time I see him.
The way she talks about doing that as she laughs away is kind of creepy.
Oh, speaking of Mr. Bad, he and Mr. Faraday were gay. I'd say they just met up just about every single time the Yatagarasu made a move. It was practically a given that the two would meet up at every one of the crime scenes.
The Yatagarasu, I honestly forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
I see. He did mention that he is in charge of the Yatagarasu investigation earlier. Maybe I should ask her what she knows about the Yatagarasu in more detail. You claim that at the time of the murder you were with Detective Bad.
Don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during recess?
What was that, a troll?
What? Trial? Rude.
It just sounded funny, I'm sorry. We do, and that's what I was planning to do. But Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Bad came into lobby number 1, so we just stayed there and talked.
What are you saying? Is this weird? And what did you talk with Detective Bad about?
Nothing interesting. I just insulted him some. With my mouth.
Yikes.
Talked about how the trial was going, and then I insulted him some more.
Yikes. Bloody! When she's not laughing, her mouth seemingly spawns nothing but insults.
Anyway, Mr. Bad and I were in the defendant lobby number 1 when the murders occurred. So I really can't tell you anything about the hallway or lobby number 2.
I see. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. McRell. Now that your client first claimed to be the Yatagarasu, is that correct?
Yeah. Once I heard that it was the Yatagarasu that had made off with the evidence from KJ8, I began to ask Mr. Rell all sorts of questions, but to no avail. Turns out, Mr. Rell was not the Yatagarasu. He had just made that up.
Made it up?
Her as a lawyer, should she even be saying that to him?
I don't know. I mean, man's dead, so...
Okay, I guess it doesn't matter anymore, true. Mr. Rell's crime was caught on tape by the security cameras. But there is no footage of him sneaking into the Copodian embassy itself.
Hold on for just 1 second.
When?
Then you mean to say that you knew that he was not the real Yatagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer? And you were ready to defend him?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's what you do for money.
Yeah.
When you're not born
So,
rich.
A defense lawyer is actually just someone whose job is to cover for criminals. Jesus fucking Christ. They're
Yeah.
going to get fucking like permanently marked against the defense.
That's why defense lawyers are so detestable. But they are no match for us von Karmas.
I don't believe it! You're serious! Why don't you save that face for something really worth being serious about? And Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier?
No.
I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for leads regarding the KG8 incident, alright?
And for that, you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rell was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him, ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to.
I'm sorry. Forgive my rashness. Miss you.
Miss me?
I don't.
Oh,
It was
what?
wondering.
You don't miss me?
You specifically, yes, but not in character. Here is Different. I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagarazu.
The Yatagarasu, huh? I don't really know much about that character myself, but I do get a lot of consolation requests from companies to defend them.
Requests from companies?
The Yatagarasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know.
And then, alright then, perhaps the Yatagarazu is in the business of stealing people's lives?
You're not very funny or witty, are you, little Miss Von Karma?
Jesus. Francesca, be careful about who you whip.
So either she was going to whip a woman for the first time, or she was planning on hitting Edgeworth the whole time.
Yeah, she was starting to swing for
Oh, there you
Edgeworth
go.
when he saw it coming. Yeah, and chose carefully, just like you wanted.
Oh.
Huh?
That just now was hilarious, little Missy.
Of course it was.
Mm.
Oh, she likes impressing
Yes, she
women.
likes it.
Oh, man. What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give them delight?
Oh, I love
It's
hurting
so
men.
funny. And so in the end, what is the Yatagarazu? I have to say, I have never even heard of this thief when I was in Germany.
The Yatagarasu deals in information. Namely, in digging out dirt from about backroom dealings and the like of companies. Oh, and the like of companies. The Yatagarasu is a vigilante who steals such info and then makes it public for all to see.
Vigilante or not, this person sounds like another criminal to me.
I suppose you could put it that way too. But either way, I get a lot more clients now, thanks to that thief.
Sounds like Miss Yu is profiting nicely.
I make like $2.
I suppose I've gotten all I can out of Miss Yu.
Time for gum gum.
Gang gang. I
Oh,
should
dum
move
dum.
on and speak with Detective Gumshoe now.
Yo.
Detective Gumshoe?
Hey, it's you, pal. You're here. Yo!
SMI? Oh.
Oh no, she wants attention.
I don't think you needed to whip him to let him know that.
I didn't do it, pal.
I swear on my honor as a detective, I really didn't.
Honor as a detective.
Your words are useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, detective. Once the investigation is fully over, should we find out that you are the killer, there will be no mercy to be had for you.
Ever hard, pal.
Nope.
But you're not worried, right? After all, you have nothing to worry about if you really are innocent, that is.
That's right. Hey, pal, go and do your perfect investigation. Get the real killer for me, will you?
Huh. I would have done so even had you not requested me to, detective. So, you and Mr. Faraday had a small meeting last week, did you? And what exactly did you do to make him so angry?
I just asked Detective Bat the same thing myself, pal.
Turns out he was mad at me because on my very first day as detective, I reported in at my usual post instead of the Criminals Affairs Department.
What?
By the time I got down to criminal affairs, I was really, really late.
Oh.
That's when he gave me that huge speech.
I don't remember doing the same. I remember doing the same exact thing in elementary school. On the first day of school every year, I'd always wind up going to my old classroom.
How pathetic for a detective to be comparable to a mere school child.
So mean.
You claim to be standing guard in front of the door to lobby number 2 during recess. However, when did you receive the order to do so and from whom? Earlier around 3:20 and from Detective Bad, pal. Today's trial took a really crazy turn. So I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday.
Yet something did happen to him, correct? It looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty.
No, your words sting worse than your whip, pal. So it was Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard, huh? Now then, Detective Gumshoe. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? No, nothing. Not a thing, pal.
In that case, allow us to take a look at what you are carrying on your personage.
Yeah, wait!
Just a
you
pack of
can't
extra
do
small
that.
condoms.
Oh, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
There's nothing of any particular value here. Well, my handcuffs and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad. And what is that open envelope I see sticking out of your coat pocket?
A love letter.
Letter of resignation or some shit. Just show it to us already!
Oh!
Yo! Annual bonus check within $5 total. Except there's no check inside.
What?
You've had your look, now give it back, pal! It's my first bonus as a brand new detective!
They get bonuses?
I don't know, it's $5, so it's not worth a lot. I just got it and cashed it in today. I had literally no cash on me up until I did, you know? So that envelope is really special to me. I'll give it back. You don't need rubbish like this. Don't worry, we'll throw it away for you later.
Aww.
So mean. How could you?
Annual bonus of $5. Literally had no money on him until he cashed this. So there's gonna be something with money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I need to take him in for questioning now.
I think I asked him about everything I needed to. No, wait, since he became a suspect, there's one piece of evidence I should reconfirm. Officer, I asked that you wait a second.
Shut up, child.
I still have one thing I'd like to reconfirm with Detective Gumshoe.
Understood, but please make it brief, sir.
No. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Hero, see? I must confirm whether or not his testimony about when the crime occurred is the truth. I wish to show him a piece of evidence?
Yeah, what? There's blood on it. Left-handed. Folly relative.
His own testimony, yeah, I guess. You lie! You told me earlier that you heard no sound other than the gunshot out in the hallway. Is that correct?
No mistake about it, pal.
Then you are also claiming that no one passed through the hallway either? Is that also correct?
Yep, not even a single ant passed through that hall while I was on duty.
You do realize that the lie you're telling is only making life more difficult for yourself?
Huh?
Oh,
But it's true! I didn't see anyone go through that hallway and I didn't hear anything else, pal. I bet the killer found a way to kill the two guys that's beyond what I can even imagine.
So he intends to continue telling this ridiculous lie.
Oh, it should be true.
But why would he do so given the situation he's in? I believe a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant lobbies is in order.
No,
A child.
Yeah.
you!
Whoa!
No!
Why did she kick him?
Oh no!
How could you have not noticed it coming? Yeah.
What the fuck? Wasn't that the child I changed money for earlier?
Thanks! That's exactly what I needed.
It can sometimes be so cruel.
It looks like she dropped something. A Swiss roll. Oh, is that what she bought with the money for change? Maybe we should arrest the girl. She might turn out to be a valuable lead. I believe some sort of punishment may be need to be dealt the next time we meet.
I will sue her for $2,000.
Yeah. I believe I've asked all that I need of this man. Now for Detective Bart and the judge. We have to confirm who is correct, the judge or that scruffy face, right? I suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of lobby number 2 next, then.
Yes, Francisca?
I suppose so. Shall we head over, Francisca? I guess behind her, miss you.
Yeah. Are we gonna overhear something?
Oh.
So, did you see anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Well, thanks for your cooperation.
No, it's nothing. Just doing my duty as a defender of the law.
That'll be all for now. I'll ask again if I have any other questions.
Anytime, detective. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a few loose ends I have to tie up. Oh. Whoa, you're that new prosecutor Mr. Vodkaba recommended, right?
My name is Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
And I'm Manfred von Karma's daughter, Franziska von Karma. I am set to become the successor to my genius father any day now, Your Honor.
I see.
13.
Mr. New Prosecutor. Ah! Oof. I pushed my tongue.
Even the fucking judge, man.
Yeah.
Are you right, Your Honor?
Please.
Oh no,
Please
that's you.
feel free to refer to me as Miss von Karma, Your Honor. As for him, just Edgeworth is fine.
Bruh.
Apparently somebody doesn't feel that I'm worthy of a proper title.
Uh-huh. Very well then. I shall call you Miss Vodkaba and Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth is fine, sir. Now, about your earlier testimony.
Excuse me. Yes, what about it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I would like to ask you a few questions about what you exactly saw.
Alright. After all, it's my duty to clarify my testimony as a defender of the law.
I greatly appreciate your cooperation, Your Honor. Now, the first thing I will need to do is figure out that detective's exact movements.
Oh, I thought we were gonna ask him stuff.
But yeah, one of the things we can do here, I guess. Your Honor, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. Where were you at the time of the murder?
Haha, do you suspect me or something?
No, nothing of the sort, Your Honor.
Oh, very well, you may continue with your testimony.
Your Honor, it's your testimony I'm after.
Oh! I had no idea you were chasing after me or my testimony. Beware, I have a weapon.
He's on! I'm beginning to sense that I might want to avoid being a trial run by this judge. Oh no!
Let's see here. Now then, how should I put this? When you get to be my age, you need to pay more frequent visits to the restroom. Okay, he was taking a shit. If you go take a look through the window at the end of this hall, you will see a small window. That's where I keep my crack. That's the window to the men's bedroom. Yes. In other words, you can see clearly into this hallway from the men's restroom.
Ants?
Yeah, again.
Is that a trail of ants? No ant went through that hallway! Ant through that fucking gumshoe. Oh my god.
When I was going into the restroom, that detective, Gumshoe is it? Well, he was standing in front of the vending machines buying something from it. However, and this I couldn't believe, when I was about to exit the restroom, there was not a soul in the hallway anymore.
Your Honor, if you could please calm down and explain it to me rationally.
So he probably bought something from the vending machine and leaned down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Please let me regain my composure. It was really suspicious. That's what my finely honed judge's intuition said. Although, well, until the murders occurred, I just sort of brushed it off. Ho ho ho.
Apparently this judge doesn't understand the concept of staying calm.
No.
Probably all I'm going to find out from His Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, may I return to my other duties now?
Yes, I'm sorry to have held you up. Thank you for your cooperation, Your Honor.
I need to take a shit. Oh, anytime, Mr. Edgeworth, anytime. Oof.
The judges in this courtroom seem rather friendly. Yes, if not a little wishy-washy. However, I hear that they are known to hand down very fair verdicts.
Well, Francisca is like, not like me then. We don't like fairness here. I like putting bad boys behind bars.
Any boys?
Young judges for justice. No.
Yeah, doubt it. He's making a most ridiculous looking face. That may be, but at least he doesn't look like someone who would tell a lie on purpose. I suppose, but to a fun karma evidence is the only thing that carries any weight. Of course, at any rate, this poster seems to be of no use to us right now.
No blue. No scope that investigator with the shiggy wiggy yar. What the fuck?
What?
Hello, Blue.
Have you found any suspicious fingerprints, officer?
Nope, just the fingerprints of those involved with this case, sir.
I guess we know all of the players in this case then, huh? It would appear that way, but I have the nagging feeling that we're missing something. And I suspect that we're missing is hiding right here in this crime scene somewhere.
Hello.
It doesn't look like there's anything contradictory in this area.
I suppose not. Perhaps I should check somewhere else.
I want to check the vending machines.
Well, one of them works. Beef jerky, $9.
You.
It would appear that this vending machine sells snacks and various other foods.
Just lovely. What will they think of next?
Don't be a jerk. This is called like these beef jerkies. One packet for $9.
You call those Swiss rolls? What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
Isn't that a rulltårta? I'm confused. If it is what I think it is, it's called roll cake in Swedish.
Yeah.
Defendant's fresh milk, 1/2 pint for $7.
$10?
Stay neutral as the Swift do until the end with these for $6.
Bruh.
They're awfully overpriced.
Yeah.
The lineup is simply awful. Period.
Speaking of snacks, I wonder if that Swiss roll the little girl dropped is from this machine.
Must be.
I was wondering about that myself.
So, do we
There's
like...
a dollar note. Free money!
Oh, free money! We're poor.
Stay neutral as the Swift. The end of what?
Well, I assume that means the end of the trial.
Yes.
I suppose this means that one should eat these during a recess?
You can't eat during a trial, so I suppose the only time you can eat them is now, huh?
I wouldn't mind if you wanted to eat one now. They come in packs of 2 after all.
He wants to buy one?
Wait,
Or buy
packs of
2?
2, but we picked up 1.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of an investigation. Besides, I don't have $6 on me.
But I do.
If you want, we can pool our money and buy a pack together.
Oh, that's Edgeworth!
If you want, we can pool our money and buy a bag together.
That's
Fuck
so
me.
cute.
I was so fucking like not doing this until now. Fuck
Yeah,
my
no
life.
worries.
If you have to split it, if I have to split it with you, then I don't want it.
No, come on. He was being nice.
Dollar, money.
Money, money.
Why can't we? There's nothing usual about this there. Fuck off! Give me the money.
Ah, we're poor, Edgeworth. Come on. Oh.
We'll check all the other slots on the right.
On the right.
Defendant's fresh milk. What exactly is that supposed to mean?
Milk the
Milk.
judge.
No.
I bet it means that the milk is freshly made by various defendants on trial right now.
What?
Cows?
Men?
Women? No, I think it might mean that this was milked right here from the various defendants.
Ah!
Please stop.
Miles Edgeworth, you can't possibly be serious.
Of course
Homemade.
not.
Okay, you wanted to look here.
Yeah, all the slots.
Is bloody nothing?
The bottom button for
Ah.
nothing. Damn.
It seems that they just want us to look at the stuff.
When it's looking bad, blind your opposition with some OJ. Are they promoting violence? Yeah, I wrote these.
Oh! And Blue says, "You're telling me a cow milked this man?"
I can milk you.
I
Yes.
mean,
Please.
Don't worry, my whip will make sure that anybody following this advice won't be for long.
Compared to the sting of a whip, the sting of orange juice may not be so bad.
God. Blue.
When you're in hot water, you might need a hot dog.
What? Yeah.
It looks like this slogan was decided through public contest.
Jesus Christ, that's horrible.
I'm surprised it's not something like the Mountain Dew ones.
Hmm?
The Mountain Dew also had like what do we write on our bottles, and the winner in the end was Hitler did nothing wrong.
Okay.
That's,
Okay. No,
that was
thank
fucked
you.
up.
No, thank
And
you.
the winner was Prosecutor Winston Payne?
Of course it was the most unimaginative person.
Yeah, wasn't that the fucking rat boy, man?
Yes.
What a pathetic slogan. No presents at all. Now, if it was up to me, it would read... If you leave matters in a Funkama's hands, everyone in court will be found guilty dogs.
Sure. Better, but still awful.
Objection. Fold.
The beefy jerky.
Don't be a jerk in court like these beef jerks.
Objection!
It's Edgeworth. Wouldn't you agree that it's a very clever pun?
No.
Do you really think they put that much effort into the product name?
Even a foolish fool could understand the foolish thinking of the fool who made it up. You're acting so foolishly that I got so thoroughly mad, and I am now utterly famished.
Me and Larry.
What?
Nothing.
If you wanted a pack of these, all you had to do was ask like a normal person.
She's not normal. She's a 13-year-old girl.
Who lived in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the prosecution and the defense make a ham sandwich out of you. Huh?
Oh, I would love a sandwich right now.
Me too.
It sounds like it's directed at the ham of a judge.
Mm.
Well, it clearly isn't directed at me. I can outmaneuver him any day. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Cocky.
Is there literally nothing?
I was just thinking. No human can climb through these barred windows. The scent of flowers is in the air. A vending machine that sells courthouse special goods. A few sweet items are for sale. They say it smells like flowers. And it smells sweet. Those are the only like things.
Yeah.
Kind of close. And there
I
are
mean, the
ants
ant-
here
yeah.
too.
Oh, they're on something. There's a flower petal.
Yeah, there is.
What is this? It's a pink colored piece of trash made of rubber. It's called
Balloon!
a balloon.
That was the pop they heard!
Oh my god!
Maybe they
It's
were
the
dead
girl.
already.
The small
Yeah.
girl!
Yeah.
Oh my god! I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Well, all I see is a piece of garbage.
Oh, and then she's gonna say, I'm talking about you, Edgeworth.
But you know, the fact that there is a litter running loose inside this courthouse, it's simply unforgivable.
Damn, she didn't do that? What?
It's not like it was I who littered. Rubbish belongs in a rubbish bin.
No, not again!
No.
Be careful with our boy. Oh my god. So violent.
No. What's the matter?
I pricked myself on one of these cactus needles.
No, Edgeworth, you idiot! Don't touch it.
I didn't think the needles on this thing would be so sharp.
Well, what did you expect? Can you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head with one of these?
Oh.
Oh. Anyway, this cactus seems to be unrelated to our case.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Because I believe that this cactus sitting on a windowsill is completely related.
The fuck?
What? It popped the balloon, probably.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, well, then I look forward to your explanation on how exactly it is related.
So that window on the other side belongs to the men's restroom.
I can't see it.
At your height, I'm not surprised.
Ooh. No!
No!
I guess short people have feelings too.
Oh!
I'll wait for it.
That's where it is. That's where the quote is. Larry,
What?
do you relate to this?
Yeah, I feel it wholeheartedly.
I guess short people have feelings too. Another ants, I guess?
Yeah, but I think it's like rolled up. I think we can scroll down as well.
Yeah,
So
we can.
the ants are hard at work carrying their food home. It's a marvel that they can pick up such a comparatively large object to their size.
Only brave statements from Edge Max, yeah.
Well, if you want to carry the mighty von Karma name and not be squished under it, you'd better work extra hard, just like these ants.
The same goes for you, Francisca.
A handprint!
Brinto. The dirt on this bench, it smells like some sort of sweet substance.
I believe there's someone going around dirtying the courthouse. For shame!
Hold it!
Calm down, Francisca. Now take a good look. Doesn't this smudge look kind of like a handprint to you?
Yes.
I suppose it could be.
Which means...
Edgeworth is supposed to be 5'10". How much is 5'10"?
like 170 or something?
177? Oh! He's not that tall then. He's like me. A little bit more than me.
That perhaps we can lift the prints of the person who sullied this bench.
I see, and then we know the identity of our mystery slub.
It's obviously Gumshoe.
You there, the lab technician. Could you please find out who this handprint belongs to?
Sir, yes sir! It's Mr. Gumshoe.
Huh.
I've got the results of the fingerprint analysis, sir!
And do we know who they belong to?
Sir, the fingerprints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, he was sitting there eating it.
Yeah, that's why he didn't see him.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Good work, officer.
Thank you, Daddy. I mean, Edgeworth.
And there you have it.
Yes, I suppose so.
Now we know the identity of the person who dirtied the bench.
I sense that you and I will be using this information in very different ways.
Yep. And then we look at the poop that he accidentally pooped out.
Are these black speckles?
I believe it's a pile of ants eating away.
Oh, that detective, he claims that not a single ant slipped by him, just like I said. And yet, here's a whole hill of them! Yeah!
What?
What are you hitting me for?
I thought you were gonna whip the ants.
That would be so funny.
As replacement for that pathetic detective. No!
Perhaps I should add this deduction to the detective's growing type of pay cuts. Oh no!
No!
Anyway,
I wonder what the ants are eating.
from the looks and sweet smell of it, pieces of cake and chocolate from a Swiss roll.
Undrar vad ni äter på restaurangen.
Well, it's Edgeworth. The courthouse is to be kept pristine at all times.
Oh, man!
No! It wasn't me that dropped the food on the ground. The courthouse must be
Oh my god!
kept clean.
Dude!
No!
Wait,
So we don't get to see what it is? I mean, they
It's a
said it
sweet
was
roll.
the Swiss roll, yeah.
yeah, but I see an issue. Open your
Gumshoe had no money.
Yes, exactly.
Mm.
And these cost $6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got 5, but he couldn't afford.
He literally didn't have money.
Okay, but what do we
Do
do
we
with that
deduce
info?
that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but we also can still talk to Bad. No, I think you have to like deduce your
Deduce.
evidence.
Like here?
No, we talked to Bad first, I'd say.
I'm the bad guy.
Detective Bad, I have something I wish to inquire about.
Hey, how about doing some actual work, you?
Whoa!
I wish to inquire into Detective Gumshoe movements during the recess.
You're getting in the way of the investigation.
I have another order from Mr. Von Karma himself, plus I still hold investigative authority. Sir, what is this music? I didn't realize he has a theme. So here you were, the one who called the Detective Gumshoe to come down here.
Faraday. That guy was just accused, you know. I just knew something was gonna happen. My detective's instincts told me.
A lot of good it did you. You couldn't even protect one lone prosecutor with it.
Whoa!
He's about to pull out a gun.
Yeah.
Hold it!
Maybe you don't threaten people with guns.
These guys think you need to apologize.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
I'm terribly sorry, Detective Bad. Please continue. Jesus fucking Christ.
I used the phone on the first floor and called the precinct. I told them to send somebody over.
No,
Well,
fuck.
if there's any guy that you look like in this game, it's him.
What? The fuck? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The oldest guy?
No! Just like the beard, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Eyes a little bit,
The
the hair a little
receding
bit.
hairline. The gray hair.
No! No, that's not what I meant! Oh,
That's off
fuck.
there.
The detective's the one that showed up.
I'm so bad at keeping the voice of him. And only upon his arrival did you set Detective Gumshoe to stand guard, Detective Bad?
Yeah. I waited for him on the first floor. After he got here, we came here to the defendant's lobbies together. As we entered this hallway, we ran into you. She told us that Faraday was really mad. And then he dragged Rel off to lobby number 2 to have a word or something. And that Faraday had said to not let anyone interrupt them.
She's suspicious as fuck.
So what choice did I have? All I could do was tell the big lug to stand guard outside.
And around what time did all of that take place?
Let's see, I think it was about 30 minutes before I heard the gunshot. After giving the big lug his assignment, he never left the hallway, not once.
No? How can you make such a claim?
One of the guards on the floor's main lobby swore to me he didn't.
If the detective never left the hallway, then where did he disappear off to?
That is simple.
He sat down.
Yeah.
He must have gone into lobby number 2, just as I suspected.
No, he sat down.
You and I, we were in lobby number 1 next door. The only one without an alibi is Gumshoe.
It would seem that I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Detective Bad, you also hear the gun. Do you like the voice? I think of Stefano Steady.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard it when I was nothing in lobby number 1. That's why I came running towards lobby number 2 together with you.
How much time elapsed between you hearing the gunshot and the arrival on the scene?
Less than a minute.
What were your movements upon hearing the gunshot?
I grabbed the big log, was just walking around the hall, and raced into lobby number 2. And that's when we discovered the bodies, in that order.
That makes you the discoverer of the crime scene, right?
Yeah, I guess it does. Little miss.
I'm about to become a prosecutor very soon.
No, you have like at least 5 years.
Yeah.
You will treat me with dignity I deserve, or else.
You wave that finger on it. Wave that finger on anymore, and I'll have you arrested for obstruction, little miss.
Uh-oh.
Block it with the mirror?
Yeah, I think so.
You would dare.
Yeah.
Oops.
Just looking. I just
Oh.
looking.
Fucking not looking.
Oh no! Big strong male figure. He's scary.
Yeah. Detective Bad is really something if you can make Francisca behave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are we about done?
Is there anything else I should ask him about?
Time he heard a gunshot. Place he heard a gunshot. Situation around the gunshot. Place? Because
Hold
we
on.
think it's the balloon, or I think it is.
No, the place is hard to tell. It's a gunshot. You just hear it ring. Situation around the gunshot? Like, what is there to know? He and you were talking in lobby number 1. Gumshoe was outside. They don't know. That's why he's suspicious.
No situation.
I would go with time. Situation is like hard, impossible to do anything about. With time, we can at least nail things down more. I'd like for you to tell me the exact time you heard the gunshot.
At the end of the recess, the trial was about to start again, I think. He was supposed to make time for himself to transfer the evidence he was holding. But I got the sense he wasn't gonna show for the handoff. So I figured I should go get him, or he'd be late. And just as I thought that, bang! The sound of a gunshot hit my eardrums.
So I heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to restart, huh?
Are we done here? I don't have any time to waste.
Oh, come on. All you're doing is standing in front of this door, doing nothing.
Oof.
She's trying to fight him.
Yeah.
I get the sense that he's somewhat investigating this crime scene.
She can see right through me.
Or rather that he's keeping us under surveillance.
Both.
Eh. But to what end? Detective Bad, may I ask that you cooperate with us just a little bit longer?
I don't have anything else to say to the two of you. You guys were the ones who said you wanted to investigate in the first place.
Fine then, be obstinate. We'll just do as we please. Come on, Miles.
You may no longer be willing to help us. However, may I ask for the forensic scientist's cooperation?
Do as you like.
No, okay.
Hello, dude. Hello.
Have you found any suspicious fingerprints? We already talked to them, didn't we? Yeah.
It's hiding right here in the crime scene.
Yeah,
somewhere?
that's what we already have.
Where
What can
would
we logic?
Yeah. Human can climb through these barred windows. The scent of flowers is in the air. Potted cactus sitting in the hallway. Its needles are dangerous. Swiss roll crumbs.
Yeah, the vending machine, the Swiss roll, huh? So it's like, oh, hey, they're from here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. These bits of chocolate and cake, could they not have come from a Swiss roll? A Swiss roll? Why would a courthouse sell a thing like that?
I wonder.
It may not seem like the right venue, however, it is being sold right over there. A vending machine? Ah, I see. Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end with these. 2 for $6! Talk about expensive.
And
Given
I'm
the fact that
rich.
it's on the expensive side aside. The fact that the cake crumbs and the chocolate bits were found in this hallway suggests that they came from a Swiss roll that was purchased from this machine. I think we have a pretty clear picture of what happened now. I think I have. Actually, after all, I'm here, aren't I? Detective Gumshoe must have sat on the bench as he ate a Swiss roll. It's half of one.
Yeah.
And as he ate, he dropped it on the floor and sullied the bench.
That was the pop.
What? No.
Like, no, I mean, like, balloon popped, and that's why he dropped it.
Oh, the balloon popped and he scared himself. Ah, yeah. Oh, how could he have not cleaned up after himself? How utterly despicable. More important things. Don't you dare whip me again. It wasn't I who made the mess in the first place. Anyway, if it was indeed Detective Gumshoe who bought the Swiss roll, that creates a rather interesting contradiction of facts. A contradiction? There!
He can't afford them?
Yeah, I think another look at the special courthouse vending machine is in order. Okay.
Sodas? Or what?
No, the other. Soda! Hold on, I have. I should have one.
Now we get to... No? We don't get to look at the money?
Oh,
We have to
soda.
deduce.
No longer. I guess the juice. The juice. The juice.
Oh no, we probably have to deduce this and then be like, he only had 5.
Yeah, I guess so.
He only had 5.
Yeah. Yeah, but Detective Gumshoe's finances, he said that until this morning,
He was poor. More poor than
Ugh,
usual.
he didn't have even a single penny on his personage. Just how poor is that guy? If his bonus really was only $5, then he should not have been able to purchase a pack of Swiss rolls. However, the facts being as they are, we found cake crumbs on the floor. Meaning Scruffy must have bought a pack somehow.
What if...
Somebody's leaving money in the fucking vending machine, that's why.
What if the little girl and Gumshoe shared?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then she popped her balloon. He got scared. She ran away or something.
Yeah.
Hello. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
Yeah.
Gumshoe popping little girls' balloons.
Yeah? There's a cactus.
Cactus? His ass.
What do you mean a cactus in his ass? Get out of here.
What's the logic here? Indeed. The detective should not have been able to purchase a pack, and yet he did. The question is how?
Mysterious young girl. Yeah, they're mentioning her again. Like, I mean, so
Yeah.
I think it's pretty sus.
And
Deduce. Oh yeah, logic.
Yeah, the cactus and the balloon. Yeah.
We're so smart!
Oh yeah!
Ah, it's almost like these games are made for children.
Oh, if it wasn't for all the murder.
Yeah.
This pink rubbery substance, I saw this in a different form earlier today. I believe this is a piece of a popped balloon. I suppose that's possible.
Balloons do
Balloon
pop.
probably got a little too close to our friend, the windowsill cactus. That would be the logical conclusion, yes? God, I fucking love logic!
She would snort logic if she could.
Yeah. Give it to me straight in the face! I believe now I have a very firm grasp on what happened here. I don't.
No, me neither.
I do too!
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't. Alright, Francisca, would you care to share what conclusions you've come to?
No.
Why should I do that? We're still in the middle of a competition, you know.
Good point. We should.
We should be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first. So you go ahead.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's almost cute that she's going to as far to ensure that she wins. Almost. Very well, but first we need to pay His Honor a visit to correct his testimony.
You're full of shit, Judge.
I know! That's why I need to poop.
Oh yeah. He's still full of shit. Yeah, I poop a lot. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your to test your witness testimony to see how it stands up.
Do you doubt me? Am I your new suspect?
In a sense, I suppose you could say that.
I only took a massive shit in the hallway.
Once.
Wasn't that bad? Yeah, once.
Even you, a judge, are nothing but a common witness before a Von Karma.
Silence in the courtroom! Silence, I say! Mr. New Prosecutor, recommended by Mr. Genius Prosecutor, after my karma. Ack!
You bit your tongue again, didn't you?
Yes. Oh. As to defend on the bar. I could never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want.
Very well then. Your testimony, if you please.
The fuck, they actually doing it.
I don't remember. During the recess, I, went to the restroom, and that's about it. There is a window on the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway. As I entered, I saw the detective buying something from the vending machine. Oh, and he didn't see the girl because she's short.
Yeah, shit, you're right.
But when I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. A detective that goes missing while on duty? That sounds mighty suspicious to me!
Your Honor, can you please try to remain calm?
Oh! I'm so used to simply listening to testimonies that I got caught up in the excitement.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now.
You're under arrest. We're taking a shit. Well, we just press everything.
Yeah. Your Honor, why exactly did you pay a visit to the restroom, if I may ask?
Because
shoot
he's
heroin!
old! Yeah. Oh! Hello, Dante! Welcome in, welcome in. Well, isn't it obvious? What else do you go to do in the restroom? Or no, what else do you go to do the restroom for? I can't read. What else do you go... No, what? That's not a sentence! What else do you go to the restroom for? Okay, it is. Sorry. I surrender, I'm sorry.
How are you doing, Dante?
Oh, maybe. I knew it. You suspect me of some sort of tomfoolery, don't you?
Yes,
I only did heroin
Please
once.
stay calm, Your Honor. It's going to be much harder than I anticipated.
Dante. I'm sorry. You're right. I need to think things through with a level head. I'm just nervous because so much happened today with this trial. I've had a bad stomach all day. Let's see. I announced a recess and a time for us to reconvene. But having done all that, I still wasn't able to go to the restroom right away.
And why couldn't you?
Mr. Faraday had been accused, so I had paperwork to process regarding a new prosecutor. Once I had finished that, I was finally able to make a mad dash to the restroom. And it was in the nick of time.
It was almost in the nick of time. At least he stayed consistent on the going to the restroom part of his testimony.
That's why I always bring extra boxers. There is a window on the hallway side.
Hold it!
Your Honor, did you really go to the men's restroom?
No,
You sure
I
it
went to the
wasn't the
women's. Whoa! What is the meaning of this statement?
I simply meant that perhaps you went to a restroom on a different floor.
Okay, I had to go for such a long time. It was all I could... Huh? Yeah. It was all I could do to dash to the closest one to the courtroom.
I suppose that's only natural given the circumstances.
I ran from the courtroom through this floor's main lobby and down the hallway. Once you enter, you can see there's a window just above the urinals.
And it was through that window that you witnessed Detective Gumshoe, Your Honor.
Yes, exactly!
Your Honor, there's no need to yell. I can hear you just fine.
I forget you're young. Oh, I guess I put a little extra, a little too much into the last answer. Oh, no. Now then, let's continue with the testimony, my boy. As I entered, I saw the detective buying something from the vending machines.
Hold it!
Are you sure that the person you witnessed was Detective Gumshoe, Your Honor?
Where are you going? Yes, I'm absolutely sure. Oh, oops. It's hard to be someone of his stature, even from as far away as the restroom. Besides, I can't think of anyone else with that kind of hairstyle and big beige coat, those wide shoulders and... Anyway.
Are you drooling, Your Honor?
Maybe.
Well, I'm simply wondering if you were mistaken what you saw.
What? Preposterous! My eyes are sharp as can be, ready to see through the lies to the truth. Although, recently, things do seem to be a bit fussier than they used to be.
Oy. Clearly, yes, I am not the only thing that have gone fuzzy.
Whoa! What are you talking about, Edgeworth? But allow me to say, with all the honor and the dignity of a judge, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am not mistaken in what I saw. But when I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared.
Hold it!
He disappeared. But, Your Honor, didn't you just say... I know what I said! I saw the detective buying something from the vending machines.
Was that an impression of me? Why, yes! Yes, I did! The restroom window looks over the courtyard and right into the hallway. I've said that fucking 4 times now. But, just as I was about to exit, I took another look, and there was no one in sight. That led me to believe he was a stand user. The only solution to this mystery. He stopped time! That detective must have gone into the crime scene, lobby number 2, at that point!
So he looked into the hallway from the restroom and over the courtyard, did he? Yes, he did.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. A detective that goes missing while on duty? That sounds mighty suspicious to me!
Hold it!
He's
Your
got
Honor,
his sexy face on. Sorry.
I ask that you please remain calm.
No! I'm perfectly calm!
You're being anything but perfectly calm.
It appears that His Honor could not have been mistaken in what he saw.
Uh-huh, well, you say that.
I suppose so, given his line of sight. However, Francisca, why do you suppose our lines of sight are so different?
If you're referring to my height,
Ooh.
and you hold that whip for just a second.
Now about His Honor's testimony. I believe his line of sight to be an important factor.
If it's that important, why don't you just hurry up and tell him already?
I will, but there's one thing that I need to do if I am to correct His Honor's testimony. I'm going to need to retrace Detective Gumshoe's movements.
Being a slob.
A big slobby.
During the recess, I went to the restroom. So where the hell do we present? I mean, here
I think
is when
here,
he
this sounds-
disappeared.
Yeah, he
But
didn't
how-
disappear, he sat down. Yeah, yeah, I would present a handprint here.
Yeah.
Objection!
Yeah!
Hey!
Whoa, was that finger wag for Mr. Edgeworth? När man ångestbajsar.
What?
Blue said when you like anxiety poop.
I
And
ain't just pooping.
don't you know it's rude to shout objection while someone is giving their testimony?
Nah. If you were truly a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I've never let the opportunity to shout an objection pass by.
My such for fit is one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life.
This is what some people might say is the pot calling the kettle back.
What?
I don't fucking know. I think it's
Okay.
referring to the fact that she is not better than him.
Uh-huh.
Your Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me.
That is one particularly greasy hand. What is that filth? How dare someone dirty the hallway bench like that? Who is the
That so
culprit?
fucking funny.
That party is hereby found guilty of uncleanliness.
If you must know, the uncalled bench Solier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor.
Oh, well that's good. Who was
Already
it?
day's work. We were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench. Namely, Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints.
Not happy with committing just murder. He had to go and dirty the courthouse too. Guilty.
This motherfucker. Your Honor, please calm down. Well, it's true the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench. We have not yet established that this action is related to the double murder.
What do you mean?
I believe that the detective bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
I thought step 1 was making a mess and step 2 was committing murder.
I can't believe he said that. And then probably sat down on the bench to eat one.
Uh-huh.
He just nods.
Mhm.
The cake breadcrumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench. And Detective Gumshoe fingerprints proved my conclusion to be true.
Oh, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to... Huh? Yeah, is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom?
It is indeed. The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall, at around the grown adult's chest height.
I can't believe I'm still looking at chat and I just see Blue saying när man ångestbajsar.
I don't know what it means.
Anxiety poop.
Yeah, but like...
Or like stress poop, I don't know.
So I don't immediately think of it. That's what I mean. You said what it means, yes, but like I'm not immediately thinking of anything. So...
Yeah.
Ooper. As evidence, I submit that Francisca herself was unable to see out of the door. Out of that window. What door? Am I stupid? Yes.
Oh.
He took it!
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, I just got slapped. No! I knew she shouldn't have used her height as evidence. I knew I shouldn't have used her height as evidence. But basically, this means that the area is directly under the hallway window. It's a blind spot from the hallway being viewed from the men's bedroom. Restroom?
Bedroom?
I don't know.
The men's bedroom. We can stop after this, that's fine.
Big
Then...
It seems that you have made the connection.
Yeah, bedroom, says Dante.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The men's bedroom?
Sometimes. If someone were to sit on the bench under the window...
Now you reminded me of all those pictures when like a guy has moved out for the first time and he has no furnitures, so he's just like has a mattress on the floor. Yes, he has just one mattress on the floor and then like a PlayStation and a TV on the floor. Men living space. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so funny.
It is truly something.
Dante says I want it. What do you mean? You can have it. Oh, Jesus. Like this.
Yeah, that's the thing. Men don't see a problem with that, exactly.
I don't... How do you not see a problem with this?
That is the woman's
How can you live like this? What the hell? What is this? What is this?
It's carnage. It's even better.
What is this? That's perfectly fine. Less to clean, easy to manage.
Yeah.
Ah. No. Just pay for my boat ticket and I'll be there and clean for you. I am your wife after all.
Yippee!
Yeah, I mean, Larry, you can pay for my plane ticket, that's fine.
I had money. Yes, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight.
What?
Oh my god. Do you finally see, Your Honor? Your testimony has just proven that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time.
Yeah. Get fugged. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I wanted to do was try saying it once. Okay. No, we were supposed to do it tomorrow, right? Tomorrow? Saturday?
What
with
tomorrow?
Gothic and with Nick? Hanging in Final Fantasy and the CPCP.
Oh.
Not say word on stream. CPCP. Here, let me try it again. Hold it!
All what? Is something of value that you'd like to say?
Yes, actually, there is. Oh, so I zoned out. Did we? Okay then. Yeah, I think I only wrote to Gothic and Nick actually, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, because Nick right now is busy with some Christmas dinner with work, so he won't be home like until very late. And then yeah, it would fit Gothic better tomorrow. And I'm gonna talk to her about it fitting like her American time, so she doesn't have to start drinking like 8 in the morning. I just remembered something just now. Mr.
Oh,
Edgeworth. No. Please allow me to testify to the court one more time. I'm sorry, Dante, I forgot. I thought I had talked to everyone.
Even if we overruled him, he just keeps on talking, wouldn't he?
That might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right?
I suppose it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom window. However, that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked. Anyway, I forgot to testify earlier about probably the most important detail.
Oh.
As I was leaving the restroom, I heard a loud bang of a gunshot. No, that was the cactus.
Cactus.
No!
How was that? That is the testimony of one who judges the crimes of others.
Your Honor, could you try to state the important facts first next time?
Yeah, please, Jesus.
I agree. Before you go around judging others, you should learn to judge your own words.
Eek! I'm sorry. But honestly, I thought that sound was just a noise popper until just now. Judge.
Now that he mentions it right before we restarted the trial, he didn't talk about that.
Oh boy. No. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson. Oh. Shut up.
The most critical point in this argument is when did the judge look in the hallway? And whether that lines up when the gun was actually fired. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your testimony.
Oh my god, it's taking so long.
Yeah. Because these people are
Hold it.
Yeah.
stupid. In that case, do you concede that you were overconfident in your last testimony?
No, hold on there. I just said that it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom this time. But you know something? I don't think you know when the prints you referenced were left on that bench, do you? Uh-oh. While you have proven that it is possible the detective was sitting, I still have a problem with just when those fingerprints were left.
You're right. I've yet to prove when the fingerprints were left on the bench. Well, he feigns ignorance. His Honor has seen a lot in his life. While he feigns ignorance, His Honor has seen a lot in his life. This judge, I mustn't underestimate him. Press. So we established you went into the restroom during the recess. However, at what point in the recess did you look into that hallway? You didn't do that.
After I called for a recess, I handled the change of prosecutor paperwork. Maybe about 20 minutes until we reconvene. Yes, that sounds about right.
Just as I expected.
What were you expecting? And I demand to know that. No, what that all-knowing smile is for.
Your Honor, that statement you made just now is very important. I'd like for you to append it to your testimony. Oh.
Alright, if you insist. Okay, so 20 minutes. I looked into the hallway about 20 minutes before we reconvened. When the hell?
Is it
That's
the
this.
testimony from that, really?
Huh?
I think it's like the... What did...
Right before the trial was about to start again.
Objection!
Yeah!
I like your silence of,
Just
I
wait.
cannot allow you to make an objection.
What? Your Honor, I'm really sorry, but you're full of shit.
Yeah.
I cannot allow you to not allow me to make an objection.
Whoa! Egad! I've been overruled!
Your Honor, there's simply too many holes in your testimony to my taste.
I like holes. Whoa, what do you mean by that?
You claim that you heard the gunshot during the recess, but that is simply not possible.
Oh, Mr. New Prosecutor, recommended by Manfred von Ack!
Instead of biting your tongue?
Eek!
Eek. Oh, instead of biting your tongue, eek. I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Francisca.
Only women.
Yeah. Don't talk back to me unless you want to be whipped in the back. With your height, you'd need a stepladder or 4 to accomplish that.
Oh, here's a stepladder reference. Every game. Mr. Edgeworth. I know you're younger and prettier, but my ears are not that far gone just yet. I'll have you know, I can still hear you just fine. And I heard the sound of a gunshot loud and clear with my own 2 ears.
Your Honor, I have here an interesting bit of testimony from Detective Bad. And according to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again.
What did you just say? He didn't hear.
You lost my ears in the war. Your Honor, you just said that you heard a gunshot about 20 minutes before we were to reconvene. How do you explain this glaring contradiction?
That can't be!
What? Unfortunately, that is the truth.
But I heard it clear as day. Bang! The sound of a gunshot.
And the sound of a gunshot. We keep running to this point of contention. And that piece of evidence, I've always did wonder why I found it where I did. However, now I understand what that gunshot the judge heard really was. Unfortunately, Your Honor, this is what you really produced the gunshot you heard.
Balloon.
Take that!
Balloonsky. Tripaloonsky. I found this object in the hallway earlier.
Whoa, what is that pink substance? Is it a condom?
It may not look it, but this is actually a piece of balloon.
I see. You can really feel if it's a balloon.
Yeah.
And I suppose you would like me to accept that pink balloon into the court record? Did you hear the sound effect? He just went balloon.
Your Honor, I present this piece of evidence in order to overrule your testimony.
No! Don't overrule me! Oh!
Your Honor, the argument goes as follows. Me poo poo, big stinkum.
Yeah.
You
You
saw
go
no one in the
stinkum.
hall when you heard the gunshots.
You go stinkum, and then they go boom.
Yeah, boom boom. Now, there's no guarantee that the detective was sitting on the bench at that time. Therefore, you believe he must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Meh.
Pepe! Hello, Y7. Thank you so much. He has subscribed for 9
Hello.
months.
Big
Oh.
black nod.
Do we have a baby now? Yeah. Just like he said, 9 months, ubu baby out.
Wait a second, cancel that.
It's only me. How you doing, Y7?
Bye,
Aw.
Bevan.
Bye, Bevan.
Him.
Bum, 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 ba-da. Did you read this already?
Yeah. Do you think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun?
Oh! Pizza, hello, hello. I'm good. How are you? I'm feeling good. I got my favorite energy drink. We're chilling, doing some Ace Attorney. I'm good.
Baby Bernie.
Are you winning, lovelies? I mean, it's going pretty
Getting-
well.
Yeah, actually.
We haven't gotten that
Great
stuck lately.
success!
Great success.
I think I've said enough that even you can figure out the rest of your own on your own. Your Honor, you were fooled by the popping of this balloon into thinking it was a gunshot.
Yeah, you thought it was a party popper. What manner of trickery is
Oh,
this? We knew that already, though.
It was a good effort on you put forth, Miles Edgeworth.
It's so nice to see you, A7. We're soon done, actually. We were thinking of streaming 2 hours. Now it's been 3. But yeah.
But if it was me, I'd have wrapped this thing up before the judge even testified.
Y7 says, Mommy's so young. Yeah, she's 13 here. She's
Never
13.
call her mommy again, please. Even when she's like in her quote-unquote adult form, she's still fucking like
She's
18?
19, isn't she?
19? I think she, like, depending on the game. Which game
I
it
think
is.
Y7 just likes women who whips
Dominant?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry for mommy energy. You can't not only be dominant, you also have to be, like, looking the part.
Yeah. Y7 says, oh, hey, glad to catch you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then Shade says, mother. Aw.
Mother?
Jesus Christ, guys.
Mother
Relax!
fucker.
Sit down!
Care to elaborate on how one ends something before it even begins?
Well, to be honest... Shut the fuck up, Shade! Shut the fuck up!
Ban.
He said, yes, mistress. I did think that the sound was a bit off from a real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed that someone would pop a balloon in a place like this?
Me.
Don't knock it till you crack it.
I don't know.
What do you want me to crack, Y7? Your
Crack
skull?
cocaine.
No! Your boner bone?
My boner bone? Not me bong bong.
The whip. Oh. Oh. I see.
Where
That's
there's
cute,
a
though.
whip, there
There
is
is a
a
will.
way.
Oh,
What?
fuck. Please don't crack my boner. No, my booner.
Burner. My burner. I need my burner to burn.
Y7, if you would have moved the two O's, like the other way, then that would mean beans in Swedish.
But as it stands, it doesn't mean that.
Yeah, it means nothing. But okay, do this one. Have you read this?
I didn't. That's true. One doesn't usually think balloons in conjunction with courthouse.
Yeah, boner is beans.
Well,
I want to trade these coins with you.
Beans, what the fuck?
what the That balloon that girl was holding, it explains everything.
Yeah, it was in black and white, so we never saw if it was
It
pink.
was not a pink balloon.
Mm.
Your Honor, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't lie once in your testimony. However, I can't really vouch for its accuracy.
Oh, who knew that giving testimony could be such a difficult thing to do? What have I done? I owe Detective Gumshoe a very, very sloppy apology.
Yeah, I knew you were going there. And then I'm like, this is going to end with blood.
Sorry. I will see it to myself that he will be released in my mouth.
No. We don't need to go that far.
Y7 says, hey, Gumshoe deserves some love.
Gumshoe? Yes, absolutely.
Nah.
He is. What do you mean,
Nah.
Wait.
And then Y7 says, I don't know if Judge is good for that. Dude, he's experienced. Look at him.
He's not good for anything, honestly, in my opinion.
What? No, he's just like me, for real, for real.
No, that's not true. There's still a few things I have yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway.
What now?
Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe. Why?
Why? I thought we just cleared his name.
Whether he did just now or not, I still cannot say.
But thank you, Y7, for the resub.
Yay.
I love you. Thank you. Wait, Y7 says, Your Honor, please stop sucking off Detective Gumshoe. I can't do that. I can't promise anything. Sorry, did you read this?
The only thing I can do for now is to continue in my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the events that occurred in the hallway.
Very well, bailiff. Please bring Detective Gumshoe into the courtroom.
I must fully fulfill my mission and find the perfect explanation to this case.
Yay!
Blah, blah, bing, bing, bong, blah, blah.
We can save here, right?
Yeah, don't know when you get to save.
Now I can do this.
Oh, we never did that during.
Yeah. You never look at me during. That's a Game Grumps meme.
Not only that.
Oh my god. Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
And Y7
also
says
can-
Detective Cum Shot.
Oh, well.
Oh, how have I never thought of that? Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Impressively so.
Oh, I feel so stupid. Oh. Why? How come you never look at me during? Exactly. Yeah, I think this is a good stop for me. I need to go back to do art. I have to make art for some people, like Y7. Bart fart. Is there anyone I can read? Is anyone on right now? Any lovey-doveys? Act! That means a pea. Like you know the grain food with smaller green balls? That's one of those. Y7. Stop making up Swedish words! Stop making Swedish words! I'm not even joking! Look! Look! I'm Swedish at heart? Yeah, you are! You showed me that Volvo song that I have never heard before.
Volvo song?
Yeah, what was the Volvo... What was it called? 72? What was it called, Y7? Do you remember? Yeah. Hello?
Hmm?